All right. Should be good here and now. All right, looks like we're good. Well, Tigers went really quickly in the top half of the first inning. Kind of a B- lineup. We'll see Bichette, Guerrero Jr., Santander, Springer, Jimenez, Kirk, Lukes, Clement, and Straw. We have Jackson Jobe pitching. Max Scherzer kind of diced this up pretty good there, it looks like. All right, I'm getting my play back up. Hopefully everyone's doing good. How you doing, Dragon? I know I saw you there. Fouled away by Bichette. All right, now I'm here. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully we're all doing well. Enjoying a nice Saturday. Yeah, I appreciate you, Dragon. I appreciate you, Tim. You're Quiddy. Yeah, I seen that. I'm still trying to figure out how to say the name. But yeah, it's like a decent signing. Nothing really too crazy. Could be some decent depth. 2-1 on Bichette. The Jays have a split squad. Yeah, it feels like the Tigers do too, but it doesn't seem like they're using a great squad today. We certainly have the Blue Jays A squad. Here's Guerrero Jr. after Bichette popped out. Yeah, we'll see how Jose does. Your Quide. Maybe Federer's pitching expertise will really help him along and kind of unlock any hidden potential that's there. Get his ERA down a couple points, down to like the 3 range, which would be pretty nice. Swinging the strike 2. All right, now a strikeout here would be pretty cool. Put him away with something high and inside. Well, actually, low and inside might be better here. Went high and inside, got a ball. Didn't swing at it, so 1-2. Hopefully everyone's having a good day today. Pretty nice weather where I'm at, even though it's only like 32 degrees. It's the sun is really nice. Looks like he fouled the pitch away. It'll be 1-2 again. Do. Hit it. Nope. That's a ball. It'll be 2-2. And looks like that'll be the second out of the inning. Looks like a fly out to the center fielder. Kreidler makes a play. 2 away. Here's Anthony Santander. Yeah, it's supposed to be a really nice week coming up. I'm pretty excited. Of course, it's like the week after my spring break that everything gets nice, but you know, it's nice that it's finally heating up to some extent anyway. By the way, if you guys could leave some likes, help the stream out, get some people in here. We're already up at 8, I saw, so we're doing really good on that. I appreciate you. 0-1 here on a foul ball. Work in the middle of the plate, always dangerous. 0-2. Ball 1 up high. 1-2 here on the right fielder, Santander. I don't know much about him for some reason. I don't really know what would strike him out. I guess go high and in. See if you can't like get him to pop it out. Either way, low and away works. Kind of the complete opposite to what I was thinking. Santander flies out. We'll head to the top of the second. No one's done anything. Kind of 1-2-3 for 1-2-3. And we are in the top of the second. It'll be Malloy, Young, and Rogers. Malloy, Young, Rogers here in the top of the second against Mad Max. So top 2 coming up. Bum 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 bum. Ooh. I wonder if we'll have a big inning like we've been having lately. Just one random inning where we pop off for 5 or 6 runs. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be against this starting pitcher, but I do think that the team can do that again today. They've had hot bats. The question is, can they do it against one of baseball's more premier pitchers of the last decade? That's the real question. You want to know a fun fact? Apparently, humans have only domesticated like 14 animals, and I think that includes like the honeybee and the silkworm. Jays play Rays tomorrow. That should be a good game. Yeah, especially if you're a fan of one of the two teams. Little division action. Always a little bit more fun. None of the Tigers division is here in the Grapefruit League with us. So we never get to play them. Our whole division's for whatever reason out west, which is where I believe the Tigers probably should be, but whatever. For some reason, we're in the Grapefruit League when both of the central divisions are not. They're out west, but the Tigers got pushed east. Yeah, yep, Xavier Worthy got arrested for strangulation violence, it sounds like. Accused of felony domestic assault. 2-0. Oh, yeah, the Twins aren't they? You're right. I was like, wait a minute, are they? And I'm like, oh, yeah, they're playing Boston right now. That's right. We play the Twins even. I always forget about Minnesota. Wonder why that is. 2-2. The Astros are in the Grapefruit League. To be fair, I don't know. I feel like they were like the weird compromise team with the Tigers, where it's like, man, they're really Grapefruit League Astros. Why do we never play them then? What's up, Jared? Oh, they are. Why does it feel like we never play the Astros then? No, I think the NFL does have really good role models. They're just not Andy Reid. For whatever reason, it seems like I think this happened a lot with Philadelphia too back in the day with Andy Reid as the head coach. You can look into it. And now his players in Kansas City have a similar problem. And his sons had a similar problem. I think the issue is Andy Reid, but no one really wants to talk about that one. 0-2. Look into both Andy Reid's sons. He has another one other than the one that was drunk driving and smacked into a family and crippled that little girl. He had another son who overdosed and was a lifelong criminal prior to his overdose, which was rather sad. What's up, Don? Don, how you doing? So that one's not really much of Andy's fault. His son was an addict. And Jace Young strikes out, 2 away. But the other one, I don't know. It's just really coincidental that Reid has all these connections and all these people that he's supposed to be mentoring, leading. And yeah, I'm good. Everything's great. Astros used to be in the Kissimmee, but moved 3 hours south. Okay. But no, it's just weird that they're in NL West or in NL Central or AL. They used to be AL. NL Central, but then they moved AL West. So it's a little surprising that they're not Cactus. I saw the news about Juan Carlo having injuries on both of his elbows are too severe, and if he gets surgery, it'll be season ending. Damn. That's 0-2 here on Rogers. That's rough already, huh? If that guy could have stayed healthy, he might have been he might have challenged the all-time home run record, but it just doesn't seem like health is in his deck of cards. I'm feeling pretty good. As long as we can stay kind of relatively healthy, we should win about anywhere from 88 to like 91 games, somewhere in that range. I feel like we should be a playoff team, whether that be wild card or division. It's kind of where my expectations are. I just really hope that whole last 2 months of baseball wasn't a fluke last year. He's always been hurt. Yeah, I mean, whether it's like getting hit by pitches or unfortunate injuries, it just seems like what could have been with his total career numbers seem to be a little depressing. I'm gonna not take the Dodgers. I feel like there's like a comical reason they won't wind up repeating. It just feels like they're almost too good of a team. Like it's like almost destined to be upset. All right, I'll be right back. I have to blow my nose really bad. Springer, Jimenez, and Kirk. Bottom of the second, Tigers go 1-2-3 again. Can't really get anything off of Scherzer. 1 sec, I have to blow my nose. Okay, much better. Damn, everyone left. It's not my fault. It's a commercial break. The Jays open the season up with 4 against Baltimore and 3 with Washington. Both series are at home. Nice. To get 7 in a row at home to open up the season is pretty sweet. But that could kind of come back to bite you at the end of the season, though. Yankees open up the season against the Brewers. We got the Dodgers in LA. And then we go and play Seattle or something. We're on the road. We have a West Coast trip to start off the year. Kind of a bummer. Springer, Jimenez, and Kirk. Real late games and awkward times to start the year. I gotta go shut my door. 1 moment. Yeah, we have a hard team to play in the Dodgers. Y'all get some cupcakes. The Orioles. Ooh. Baltimore. More like crappy more. Roasted them, dude. Fouled it away. It'll remain 1-2. Baltimore. More like shitty more. Got him again, dude. And that looks like it'll be the first out of the inning. They get Springer here. I got one more for Baltimore. You guys, it's going to be the best one. Springer grounds out to the shortstop. Baez over to first. one away. Here's Jimenez. All right. Baltimore. More like Poopamore. That was pretty good. Well, that was the best one, I think. All were pretty good, though. All three were pretty funny. But I think the last one was the most unique. Got to know one here on a foul ball. That's the beauty of life, though. Uniqueness. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Because if everything was exactly the same, I feel like life would kind of be boring, right? Can you imagine if the world was full of just you? You know how much that would suck? Oh, man, I'm so sick of this fucking guy. Ball one. Super ass ineffective world because I can't do 90% of the things that need to be done. Be like, we can't get any of the work done here, folks. And everyone just kind of going, that's understandable. It's tough work to do. Kirk who? Oh, the catcher? He got out. We got him out. We got him 1, 2, 3. That was a fast inning, too. Some real quick outs here, and then we'll be heading to the top of the third already. So hopefully you weren't a big fan of the second inning because that shit's over with already. By the way, we're up at 8 likes already. If you haven't done so, consider dropping a like on the stream. Maybe help get some people in here, especially if you're not really chatting or anything like that. Just make sure you drop one. Help us out. Get some people in here. I'd appreciate you. It's good for the, what's the word? The YouTube algorithm, as they call it. And as always, if you don't leave a like, you're gay. I didn't make that rule, by the way. It's just, it's like when you sign up to become a YouTube content maker, they make you sign a contract where that's part of the rules, is that people who watch and don't leave a like are gay. It's like a legal thing. It's not really like a personal thing. A lot of awkward rules. Ibanez, Madras, and Kreidler. 7-8-9 here in the top of the third. Hopefully, this could be an immaculate inning for Scherzer coming up, based on the people who are out there. I don't have a lot of. Well, I mean, I got Andy Ibanez versus a righty ain't great. If it was a left-handed pitcher, then I would have quite a bit of confidence in getting a hit this inning. But, you know, Ibanez versus righties and Max Scherzer probably isn't great. Again, decent shot at an immaculate inning coming up. I don't expect Madras to be really much of a contender, and Kreidler is... If I'm Max Scherzer and I can't strike Ryan Kreidler out on 3 pitches, I'm retiring. I'll be like, all right, I got time to go. Are you sure, Max? Be like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just the sign. Oh, that's probably going to be changed to a ball. Tigers were like, yeah, we're going to have to challenge that. We can't get anything else going here. Uh-oh. Am I buffering, or is it? I think it's just my playback being shitty. Or is it buffering? So I'm losing views pretty quick. Don't know if that's... I think that's a bad sign. Either way, I guess it'll be 0-2. It'll be upheld on a strike. Oh, yeah, I forgot the Tigers ended up winning that last night. Yeah, good game, man. You guys almost came back and made it interesting. Oh, look at that. Ibanez actually got the first hit of the game. Scherzer was going for the immaculate inning, but he ends up giving up a double. Threw a pitch right down the middle with 2 strikes for some reason. Probably like not a great place to throw a 2-strike pitch is right down the middle. I don't think typically that's not going to wind up working out too well. Even against the Tigers, that doesn't work too well. Here's Madras with the runner at second, nobody out. Good start to the 3rd inning, much better than the last 2 innings anyway. We'll see what Bly Madras can do. I always think his name is Jeff, and I'm not sure why. Don't know why. I feel like that should be his name, though. It should be Jeff. But his parents named him Bly. Like, he's already got a weird last name, so you're going to have to give him an even stranger first name. I'm hoping he's not like... sounds like an Eastern European kind of name. Very strange. Foul tip, it'll become 1-2. Or is it better like phrasing like, oh, tipped into the glove? Either way, it's 1-2 now on Madras. Ball away inside. Well, I thought this might be an immaculate inning. Certainly hasn't developed that way. All right, let's see what Madras can do. We called him Blight Mattress last year, like a decrepit mattress with blight, which is like yeah, he strikes out. All right, 1 away. Here's Ryan Kreidler. One of the better hitters in the league, Ryan Kreidler, especially when he plays MLB The Show. Not many people hit as well as Ryan Kreidler does when he plays MLB The Show. He's very good at it. It actually would be funny if he sucked at that too. He couldn't hit the ball. He's like, oh, damn, it's real tough, man. It's just tough to hit the baseball. Not many people can understand that. Fouled away, it's 0-1. I'm telling you, these pitches are all going to be in the strike zone because there is zero fear. Paul Allen. Yeah, that makes sense because the name is very is different than anything I've seen in really. I don't think I've ever seen a name like Bly Madras. I think it's the first name Bly. Like, I think that's what really is a little odd. What's up, Spears? How's it going, man? Good job on your charity stream. Sucks that it got taken down. Hopefully they resolve that strike issue. It sounds like it was just a mistake. Fouled away, 1-2. Either way, you raised $100. Great job, man. One, two. That sucks, though, that they had to take it down. Ball 2 now. It's 2-2. Damn. Looks like a second out of the inning will be made, but at least I guess he didn't strike out, I suppose. And he got the runner over to third, which is good. All right, cool. Grounded out to the shortstop. Runner was able to get over to third, though, so we have a runner at third for Zach McKinstry. We'll see if anything plays out here. I kind of doubt it, but hey, you never know. McKinstry might come through, get a little single. Swinging strike 1. Fouled away, pitch 2. It's 0-2 now. Well, my hopes may be dashed here. Fouled away, it'll remain 0-2. At least now, though, if they decide not to remove it, it's only a 48-hour situation, and I think there's a way you can instantly kind of get strikes removed from your channel now, with like Creator School or whatever it's called. Fouled away, it'll remain 0-2. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Another foul ball. It'll stay 0-2. Zach McKinstry up here fighting to stay alive against Mr. Scherzer. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps out our little stream here. Maybe get some more people in here. Plus, if you're not really chatting or anything like that, it's, you know, pretty nice thing to do. Help the stream out, support it a little bit. What do we got? 0-2. 1-2. I know it's a difficult thing. I know it's an expensive thing to leave a like, but if you can find it in your heart to do so, I'd appreciate you. Thank you if you can. If not, the boogeyman's going to get you. Either way, 1-2. And he fouls another pitch away. It'll make it 1-2 again. The eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pretty good little battle between McKinstry and Scherzer starting to brew here. Oh, and then he struck out. Never mind. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the third. It's still 0-0. Tigers get a double, but do nothing with it. We'll see how... who the hell is... Is it Luke's? Luke's, Clement, and Straw do up here. 7-8-9 for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the third. Madras' parents wanted his name to be Bed Mattress, where his parents created him. Yeah, I guess, maybe. That seems far-fetched. Either way, Luke's, Clement, and Straw do up here in the bottom of the third. Hasn't been much of offense so far in the game. First 2.5 innings, we've got one hit, double. And then outside of that, it's been rather slim pickings. Meaning nothing. There had been nothing. Some strikeouts. You know, surprisingly, I don't think the Blue Jays have struck out one time. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but Blue Jays have gotten out hitting the ball every time. I guess if you're a Blue Jays fan, that's like, oh, cool, we didn't strike out a whole bunch. Meanwhile, the Tigers have struck out every at-bat except Malloy, Ibanez, and Kreidler. Everyone else is struck out. So through 3 innings, we've struck out 6 times. Anyway, bottom of the third. Ball 1. Jobe back to work. Made surprisingly quick work of the Blue Jays to this point. Called strike 1. Damn, we're down to 6 people. Not my fault there's commercial breaks. Always my favorite part of streaming where it's like, well, he's not talking about the game that's not on. And the Blue Jays pick up their first hit. This game might not be one we cover for much longer if 6 people are here. Fuck that. Not worth my time. Base hit by Luke's. No one's talking. Yeah, this stream could be cut short. I don't know about even. I don't know. 6 people ain't enough people. I'm gonna be real. Two and 0. Hopefully it picks back up. I doubt it, but guess nobody wanted to watch this game. That's okay. Down to 5 people even. Yeesh. Pretty bad. 2-1. We'll see if it improves by the next inning. If not, we'll just call the stream. 2-1. This ain't worth my time. 5 people. 2-2. Pick off attempt. Nothing going. Counter remain 2-2. Nobody's out. Clement the hitter. Luke's the runner at first. Hey, let's hope for a double play. That's a pretty good spot for a ball to be swatted on the ground. Nope. It was line out. McKinstry makes the play. 1 away. Runner holds at first. One away now. Bottom third. No score. Both teams with the singular hit. Probably can't double up this duo now because Straw is very quick. Inside sinker. I mean, he threw the pitch to get a ground ball. It's just the question of can you actually turn 2 with the guy who's running. I think that's the. Oh, they did. Hell yeah, they turned 2. Jace Young flips it down to the second baseman. So third baseman over to the second baseman. Ibanez flips it over to first, and that's a double play. Kind of a tough one to get to because he hit it up the third base line. It sounds like so. Good job, Baez, Keith, and Malloy. Just what we needed. Nice little double play. All right, looks like the numbers have improved. All right, that's nice to see. All right, it's a commercial break, everybody. It's not my fault I'm not able to talk about the game. It is a commercial. It is the time where the other team takes the field, kind of stretches out, plays a little catch. The pitcher comes out, gets like 10 warm-ups. The Niners doing philosophical. What does that mean? They're thinking? What does that mean? I don't think that's the right word. What's up, Jacob? I don't know if philosophical is the right word to use. I could be wrong here. NFL free agency is going to be interesting in the next 2 days. It starts up, Monday at 4 o'clock or Tuesday at 4 o'clock, the legal tampering period. I know it's either Monday or Tuesday. I'm thinking it's Monday at 3, right? Is when tampering kicks off. But it's Baez, Keith, and Malloy here in the top of the 4th. We'll see if Scherzer comes back out to work. Most likely he will be, so we'll see. 4 a.m. On Monday for Eastern time. Yeah, I think that's right. It's like 3:59:59 is when the legal tampering opens. Yeah, Baez is back out to work here. Or Scherzer's back out to work the fourth. He gets called strike one to Javi Baez. I mean that someone is focused something else. Okay. Still not sure what you mean by that. Like overall, like what does that mean? Like what are the 49ers doing that's philosophical? One, two. Bum, bum, bum. And Baez gets out, one away. He grounds out to the third baseman. Clement over to Vlad or to Guerrero. And yeah, one away. Top four. And that might be it for Scherzer. They might be pulling him. Kind of makes sense. He's already right around 50 pitches, so that's pretty standard spring training outing. Don't want to overwork him. Sorry, Laura, I'm just not connecting what you mean in like what are they, like you said they're doing philosophical. I'm just not sure what they're doing that means or shows that. Little is in the pitch now. They're going to bring in a new pitcher. It is Little. Brendan Little is in the pitch for Max Scherzer. So it'll be a second, then we'll see some new pitches. Are you guys big fans of the JD Vance memes? All those hilarious pictures of the vice president. They've become something of a modern day Theseus' ship, where it's like, at what point is there no longer any, like, at some point the memes are going to get so advanced and so edited that there will be no original parts of JD Vance in the image. And then one has to wonder, is it still an image of JD Vance or is it something entirely different now? And that is like the Theseus ship paradox, where it's like you have a ship and over time you slowly replace all the parts of the original parts of the ship with new parts. And when you get to the point where the last original part is removed, do you still have like the same ship, right? It's like kind of like a thought experiment. It's like, like it's like the same thing in theory, but all the original parts are gone. It's all new parts. So is that still like the same ship? And you have to kind of consider that is a way to look at the JD Vance memes, where like, at what point do we cross a point where it's not even JD Vance anymore, and it's just kind of a gross amalgamation of horse shit. Anyway, strike one from Little. Ball one, way in the dirt. One away here in the top of the fourth. Colt Keith, the hitter now. Malloy will hit next. 0-0 score. Both teams have a hit. Tigers a double. Blue Jays a single. Ball one. Or no, 2-1. Sorry, that's ball two. Dun, dun, dun. Swinging strike two. So we whiffed. 2-2 now. I wonder if it's worse to whiff or to go down looking. I'm going to guess I think it's way worse if you go down looking than, like, even if you swing at a bad pitch, I think it's infinitely worse. Or like, it's way better to swing at an obvious ball than it is to look at strike three, especially when it's right down the fucking middle. Like, that's the worst strikeout in the world, is taking strike three. I hate when people do that. 2 away. We should put Torque at first base just for that, taking a knuckle curve right down the middle for some reason. Like, dog, just swing at it and you hit a home run probably. He hung it down the middle for you. Ball 1. Ugh. I'd rather a guy strike out on that pitch than the fucking whatever the hell Colt Keith just took. I get it's a knuckle curve, so it looks funny, but I mean, come on, you've seen them before. You're not a rookie anymore. Coach, it was like a knuckleball, but it curved. It's like, yeah, and it was right down the middle. That's a home run pitch. Like, if it's a low knuckle curve, you probably would just want to, it's kind of like a same adage with the knuckleball, right? If you get a low knuckle curve, kind of just let it dance away into nothing. Just take the bad strike if you have to. Anything belt high, though, you gotta let that thing rip. 3-1 here to Malloy. Especially if you got 2 strikes. I don't know. I not a fan. 3-2. Swung at ball 4. This is why I hate all of our... This is why we can't hit left-handed pitching, because the guys that are supposed to come up and hit left-handed pitching are guys like fucking Justin Henry Malloy. Why isn't Torkelson out here today? We hope so, Ford. We're hoping so. That was a very positive game from Torkelson. I hope he can win the DH job, or, you know, just get a lot of play time. However, he's kind of done it to himself, and Malloy strikes out. Just took the pitch. God, I hate when people take strike 3. Terrible. But at least it was a knuckle curve take strike 3. But with 2 strikes, you got to defend the plate. You got to swing at it. Bichette, Guerrero, and Santander, 1-2-3 due up for the Orioles in the bottom of the 4th. Still really no offense here. Both teams just a hit. Game should be going here soon. I'm guessing, I don't know, will Jobe still pitch? He's got an incredibly low pitch count right now, so he's been efficient. He's getting people out. I don't think he's had a single stressful at bat yet in this game, so not a bad idea to pull him. Ball has a knuckle curve in his pitching rotation. He has a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, stinker, a nasty slider, curve, knuckle curve. I'm calling back-to-back Cy Youngs. Yeah, if the knuckle curve is actually well executed too, that can be a gnarly pitch for people to throw. Because again, if you throw it low, it freezes hitters like just what happened to Malloy. Because again, your instinct when you see that pitch is it's a knuckleball. And it's got no control and it's going low. So you have to let it go. But the curve in it is ironically what gives it the control to stay in the strike zone. Usually you don't see that with curveballs. But the way the knuckle curve kind of works in tandem with the knuckleball and the curve is again, it has like that free falling look of a fucking knuckleball. Then all of a sudden it whips down and stays in the strike zone with like a late bite control. The issue is if that pitch stays up, it's essentially a hanging curveball and a hanging knuckleball. Do you know how fucking far those balls... Like, if you hang a knuckleball, you're giving... Or a knuckle curve, that is a home run. Like, that is a guaranteed home run. That's the only drawback of that pitch. But if you hit it, like, around the... If you genuinely hit, like, the bottom third of the strike zone with it, it cannot be touched. It's literally like, because again, your instincts are to let that shit go because it's a low looking, it's fucking dancing like a knuckleball. You're like, oh, it's going low. Fuck that. And with knuckleballs, you're trained with you know one thing with a knuckleball. Like you as a hitter, there's instinctual. You can't, the knuckleball. It's high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go. It's a very easy pitch to deal with. as a hitter. It's unironically like an easier pitch to hit than people give it credit for. Oh, okay, it's a knuckleball. It's staying up. I'm swinging. Oh, it's low. I'm not even going to bother with that. And the knuckleball becomes a non-factor. It's a two swing pitch. It's literally like, oh, it's high. I'm swinging. Oh, it's low. Nope. And the knuckle curve fucks with you because that stupid curve at the end that it comes out of nowhere keeps it inside of the bottom of the strike zone when it's well thrown. And it's a real good pitch. But again, you hang that. It's like a 80-mile-an-hour hanging curveball with barely any curve. It's terrible. But again, most major league pitchers are very good at throwing it. Bo Bichette grounds out to the pitcher, 1 away. Strike 1 to Guerrero. Fouled it off. Skeen says 8. Ugh. So Jason Foley, I believe, throws a 98-mile-an-hour sinker. I believe now it's gotten up to. How fast is Paul Skeens' splinker, which is a which is. Oh, he throws a splitter. Isn't it? He throws a splitter, not a sinker, 100 miles an hour, and that's why it's a big deal. So I was like, wait, doesn't fucking Foley throw a splinker? But I'm like, no, I don't think. I think it's a splitter, right? Oh, he struck out Guerrero. Hell yeah, what a good job by Jobe. That's right. It's a split finger fastball that he throws fucking 100 miles an hour somehow. That is an unfair pitch, by the way. Splitters aren't supposed to go that fast. The Vulcan change, 2-seam and a Vulcan change. The Vulcan change is interesting. I really don't think you need anything other than a circle change, but well, whatever. I think circle change is the most devastating changeup ever created. Oh, the Max Clark sack fly. Yeah, it was really nice. It was a really nice piece of hitting. He's going to be fun when he gets going. Spoon ball. I came up with the pitch. I don't even know if you can physically throw it, but it's a sliding changeup called the Changeler. And I have to figure out the grip behind it, but like it's effectively a pitch that looks like a fastball, but then slides and also you throw it again. It's thrown like a fastball because the slider's kind of thrown like that, like kind of like in a weird similar way. But it's all like you grip it like a 3-seamer. I'm got like a circle change, throw it like a slider, and see what the fuck happens. I don't think anything good comes of it. I think it's probably a bad pitch, but it'd be really cool. Toros have a split squad tomorrow against the Twins and Phillies. Nice. Hopefully you win both. But I don't really see the benefit of having like a slow changeup or a slow slider. That thing's just going to get cranked on. But a slider that drops out as it slides would be interesting. Matt Waldron. Yeah, he's the... I think was he the newest one that got signed into the minors? I thought a new guy was recently just brought into baseball. Like there's 2 knuckleballers now, I thought, but 3-2 here on Santander. I mean, I could probably be wrong though. And he walks Santander. Fuck. Here's Springer. Throws an 85 knuckleball. Knuckleballs are fun. The reason it died out is because there aren't really very many people who threw a knuckleball. Like the problem with the knuckleball, like as always, is going to be like there's nobody that teaches the knuckleball to people because nobody effectively throws a knuckleball. And it used to be a common pitch, so like everybody, when you were a younger pitcher, it was a lot more common to be taught it, right? But as generations have gone along and there have been less and less people who use the knuckleball pitch, naturally, like there's less and less people, like, you know what I mean? Like even 10, 15 years ago, it was just like Tim Wakefield and whatnot. A knuckleball, again, it just kind of died out because people just kept not like there isn't like a generation of like people who used it and use it and use it. It's like fewer and fewer pitching gurus like use knuckleballs. So it's like, you know, less and less knuckleballers come through the ranks. Yeah, dude, it's sad. Like the knuckleball really did. Like you had like R.A. Dickey, Tim Wakefield. Like you had those guys. Like, and they probably still teach the knuckleball to people. But there are fewer and fewer people like that who can teach the knuckleball how to properly use it to people. Because again, it's not as simple as just grabbing a ball and throwing it like this. You know, there's like actual like technique to that grip and to like pitching like that. 3-0 here on what the hell, Jobe? Throw a strike, dude. What the fuck? He just completely lost control. Bottom 4, runner at first, and he walked him. God damn it. What are you doing, Jobe? Here's Jimenez now. Jobe right now, the right-handed are oldest champ. Yeah, it feels like it. That's probably it for Joe Jackson Jobe. He's probably getting the old heave-ho. Probably going to bring in a lefty reliever to take on Jimenez. Yep. Brant Herter is now in the pitch with 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th. That'll be Brant Herter in the pitch. Herter, I barely know her. Get it? Like the joke. I'm pretty fucking hilarious sometimes. Did you guys were any of you guys here for my Baltimore jokes? I mean, we'll see what happens with I don't blame Bregman, by the way. Like, you can't really be mad at Bregman. If like, he was gonna take the Detroit deal of 6 years, 172. He was about to take that shit. However, if you're sitting there and you're offered, we can scale this down. If you're offered $30,000 a year basically to work at Jobe, and you're about to sign the contract, and you're like, man, that's kind of what I wanted. And then it's suddenly like you get a call and someone's like, hey, we'll offer you $40,000 to do the same thing. Wait, I'm going to get $40,000 a year instead. Like that, you do that in a heart. Like, you know what I mean? Hell, if it's 300,000 versus 400,000. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm going to go with the significant increase in. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really blame Bregman. He wasn't even asking for $40 million a year, and the Red Sox were like, "How's $40 million a year sound?" And he was like, "Yeah, that sounds really good." Yep, I'd rather stay younger, and hell, more power to Young. More power to Bregman. You get the money that you're getting offered. That's ridiculous money. He's getting Aaron Judge money. Like, you know what I mean, Forden? Like, I think Aaron Judge makes $40 million a year, and so does Alex Bregman. If you're Alex Bregman, you can't turn that money down. Even if you like verbally agreed to sign with the Tigers, you're like, yeah, I just need to talk it through with my wife, make sure we're fine with like kind of like me living halfway in Detroit. And then he gets a call, how's $40 million? Honey, we're going to go to Boston instead. I got offered $40 million. Like, yeah, we have to go to Boston. Like, you can't even tell your wife. You'd be like, I want to play with Coach for $12 million less. That's only generational money. You know what I mean? You're almost foolish to turn down that kind of cash. Plus, if he hates it, he can leave. I think he's got like fucking 4 options out of that contract. He can just be like, all right, peace out, motherfuckers. I'm going to Detroit now. So, I don't know. I have no issue with what Bregman did. And Jimenez grounds out. Good job by Herter to get the out, to get us out of that little jam of an inning there. Young, Rogers, and Ibanez. Good job, though, by Jobe. This is, regardless of the couple walks there at the end, this was his best start of the spring, I believe. Looking better each time. Young, Rogers, and Ibanez. And apparently he did even offer the Tigers a chance to go up. Like if the Tigers would have went up to like 178 million, he would have still signed with Detroit. But Detroit was like, we're not paying you 30, basically directly 30 million a year. We're not doing that. And I'm glad Detroit stood their ground and didn't get bullied out. Fucking New York or the Red Sox, probably the Red Sox. It seems like everyone's pretty sure he's going to the Red Sox. Does he have a connection there? Like, I would think the Angels, but like probably not because they're just as bad as when his dad was there. New pitcher for the Blue Jays will be Jeff Hoffman. Still in a slight commercial break, but we're getting there, you know. So I do wonder that too. The Angels could be in play. The Yankees, the Blue Jays, or the Red Sox. It seems like he just wants to stay in the AL East too. But I've always heard the Red Sox for Vladdy for whatever reason. Tigers trade Colt Keith for Vlad Guerrero Jr. But whoa, shit. I'll be honest, we're not out of contention to get him. I'm gonna be very, very, very real. The Tigers historically do sign players like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just straight up putting that out there. You can look throughout this team's whole history. I'm not lying even a little bit. They, for whatever reason, they can pull in big ass free agents like him. And they typically also trade for players like Vlad. I wouldn't be shocked if like some weird shit happens and the Tigers end up trading for Guerrero Jr. down the road this year. If like the Blue Jays are having a bad year and the Tigers are like, man, we could really use it. And then like they just send Colt Keith to Toronto with a bunch of other players. Probably even Torkelson in that kind of a deal. Just send both of them. But hey, you can have both. We got what we wanted. Fuck it. And then Detroit would pay him a criminal amount of money. And then we'd be a happy team. I'm telling you, that's historically how Detroit kind of operates. They always seem to get like really weirdly big players like that. Pudge, Amaglio types. You got Cabrera. Again, you may be kind of giggling, but those were big players. Gary Sheffield. If you get Guerrero Jr., there is no place to play Colt Keith. It would involve trading Colt Keith to Toronto. No, there is zero world where you can trade for Guerrero Jr. and Colt Keith will not be involved in that trade. And that's the brutal reality. But since Colt's going to play first and getting Guerrero Jr. means you have a first baseman for a decade, do you really need Colt? Dodgers were asked before 2020 year. Now they are the most stacked team. Tigers are very loaded with talent. They don't need to go get a Guerrero Jr. trade. They can just keep the team they have and just kind of, you know, within a year from now, this team is going to be a brute house team to deal with. This is the last year where you could basically be like, well, maybe they won't make the playoffs. Because like it's like next year, it's like, no, this is one of the best teams in baseball now. As long as the development, and if Casey Mize suddenly found it, as it kind of looks like he has this spring, oh, dude, the league's in big trouble. Like actually big trouble. Because Casey Mize suddenly found his splitter again, and he's been destroying people with it this spring. Literally just shitting on people, like just taking solos all spring long. He's won the roster. He's one of the rotation guys this spring. Probably outright. He'll probably be the 4 or like the 3 starter. Kind of depends. Just depends. I don't think anyone else has pitched as good as him. So if Casey's there, all of a sudden we've got 3 very good starters alongside young Jobe. And then we can just have a 5th Frankenstein starter who's like 6 guys. It could be Kenta some days. It could be Montero. Just make it pretty crazy. Maybe throw another lefty up in there. Alex Cobb. I don't like the Orioles opening day opponent. They play the Blue Jays on the road trips and then Red Sox home opener and then trips Kansas City. That's not bad. Yeah, I think my Maeda might start as the 5th rotation guy. I think it might actually be a rotation of Skubal, Flaherty, Olsen, Mize, and Jobe, with Maeda being the piggyback starter for Jobe. And Rogers strikes out, 1 away. By the way, Jace Young had a base hit to start off the inning, just as a... I don't know if Maeda is going to wind up getting the spot over Casey, though. And Reese Olson's, like, in the rotation. Jobe is making the team. He's going to be the 5. But again, I think Maeda's role is going to be the piggyback starter off of Jobe. Because they're not going to let Jobe pitch that much. He's only going to get 4 or 5 innings at a start. You really think they're going to let that fucking... No, he's like 22 years... He just turned 22. His ass is going to get a fucking 75 pitches a game. Remember the leash they had Skubal and Casey on to begin their career? It's back. It's the same coach. Same fucking team, basically. They're not going to let shit happen with that. We won't see Jobe have an extended start until probably next season. But at the same point, you gotta get him used to making right around 30 starts a year. You know what I mean? Gotta break the kid in. Banez flies out, 2 away. Man, this game's fucking awful. No one can do anything. Great pitching, I guess. Boy, oh boy. Blue Jays aren't the worst opening day team to play. Madras swings at a fucking crazy strike. Excuse me, I apologize for the yawn. Hey, we have 10 whole likes on the stream. If you haven't done so, consider dropping a like on us. It'll really help the stream out. Maybe get some more people in here. At least make it look a little bit better than what it is. Thank you if you can leave a like. I'd appreciate you. What's up, Jake? Ball 1. Also, if you don't leave a like, you're gay. I'm just kidding. That is the rule, though, per YouTube. 1-1. Two away with a runner at first. 1-2 count here in the top of the 5th. It's 0-0. Tigers 2 hits. Blue Jays 1. And that's all the offense of the game. The Tigers' second hit came in just this inning. They like doubled in like the 2nd or the 3rd, and you know it's been pretty smooth sailing since then for the rest of the game. I think both teams got a hit in like the 2nd or 3rd inning, and then just nothing since until just now. A home run here would be hilarious, though. It'd be like, well, that's probably ball game based on the patterns of this one. Yeah, never mind. He gets out. That ends the inning. All right. Bottom of the 5th coming up now. After a ground out by Bly Madras. Kirk. Lukes and Clement. Kirk, Lukes, and Clement. Due up here in the bottom of the inning here. Bottom 5, no score. After the Orioles play on the road, then they had to go to Arizona. Damn, that's a crappy way to start the season, having to go play Arizona. They might be really good this year, so. Not good. Damn, Toronto's also playing Philadelphia, but the other Blue Jays are losing 5-1. Damn, Blue Jays have 18 batters playing right now, and all they could muster up is 1 run. I'd be embarrassed if I was a Blue Jays. I'd be like, God damn it. We're playing multiple games, and we've only scored a singular run today. We got one hit in the one game? What the fuck? Kirk, Luke's and Clement. Luke's is the lone hit of the game for the Orioles. Orioles. Or for the Blue Jays, rather. That's who we're playing. Bottom 5. I watched through the top of the 7th today because I missed the top of the 1st, so I'll make up for what I missed in the stream. Because I'm a good guy. I'm a fucking real good guy. Plus, if Max Clark and them get a chance to bat, I'll watch their bat. I want to watch them play. Ball 1. Call it strike. I don't know if they're going to change it. I'm going to go get some more soda real fast. I'll be right back. Some more pop. All right, I'm back. Sorry about all that. Had to grab a little bit of pop. Ah, damn it. Kirk gets a leadoff single. Well, hopefully let's get a double play here. Lefty on lefty, jab him up. Bunch of high and inside pitches. Hopefully he just smacks it into the ground. Get a nice little double play. The Orioles play against the Tigers on April 25 through 27 on Masson 2. Nice. Ball 1. Some easy wins for the Tigers at the end of April. Ball 2. Uh-oh, Herder's selling right now. Fouled away, it's 0-1. Or 2-1. I don't know why that was I don't know why I thought it was the first pitch. Damn it. Well, it looks like the Blue Jays are about to score some runs here this half inning. Saying looking good. Three-one here on Luke's with the runner at first. Nobody out. Could be 2 on here. Yep, and 2 on now with nobody out for Clement. Goddamn government. Can only blame the criminals of the world. The Brent Herder types. Need a double play ball now. Or at least a pop out and then a double play or something. I don't know. We got to get out of this inning. Oh, and there we go. Blue Jays win. Herder's out here selling. 3-run homer. I knew it. Damn, dude. Herder just ripped his jersey off and revealed the Blue Jays jersey underneath. Apparently, he's switching sides. It's like a WWE moment. Legally, I don't even know if you can do what he just did, but he's just jumped into the Blue Jays dugout and they're carrying him into the locker room like a hero. I don't understand what just happened. 0-1 now on Straw. 1-1. Mostar, king of shitty abs. Hey, he's like the patron saint of like really athletic white dudes. He can run fast and jump high, right? He's the same. That's the right guy I'm thinking of, who's just like hilariously athletic, but you know, mediocre actually at baseball, except against the Detroit Tigers. And another hit. Why is Herter still in here? All he's done is let every single person hit the ball on him this inning. Yeah, I just leave him in there. He's doing a great job there, Hinch. Well, GG Toronto, you guys win. WWE is on a international for... Oh, they're on tour? Nice. Raw and SmackDown. Oh, cool. They got Bichette. For some reason, he swung at an absolutely terrible pitch. Maybe they can get a double play out of this. Nope, he flew out. One down. Here's Guerrero Jr. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not good. Runner at first, one away for Guerrero Jr. Looks like they're leaving Herter in there. Ball one. I don't know if this is a good idea. Could be 5-0 pretty quick here. 2-0. 2 weeks, Cena will be on Raw in Belgium. Yeah, everyone's probably pretty excited for that. Heel Cena, bad guy Cena. Hey, thank you, by the way. We're up at 12 likes. I appreciate all that. By the way, thank you for the support. If you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It helps the channel out a bit and get some more people in here. I'd appreciate you. We're doing pretty good, though. We got 12, which ain't bad. Hey, maybe a double play, change up. Sometimes those get hit on the ground. Yep, just to force out. Damn. Not quick enough to turn two. Guerrero at first now with 2 away, and Santander at the plate. He takes ball one. Bum, 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 bum. 2-0. Ah, Jesus Christ. He's just not pitching him nothing. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'll just throw some balls at this guy. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who's been able to drop a like and all that and who's hanging out and everything. I hope you're having a good time. Just as a heads up, we're only watching through the top of the 7th. Usually it's only 6 innings, but the Tigers bat last in the top half of the inning, so we'll watch that as our last half inning today. I don't watch full preseason games. Never have, never will. Usually once all the starters get pulled is when I pull myself out of the game. Ball 4, 2 on, 2 out. Here's Springer. Eventually you're going to have to pitch to somebody. Ugh. Terrible. And we're having to sit through a pitching change on top of all this wonderful pitching. Needed. But at the same point. Unless they're just going to let him keep pitching. Oh, they're just going to let him keep going. All right, 5 straight balls. Hey, a called strike. There we go. He finally breaks the fucking can't throw a strike cherry. Plague, disease. One, two. Oh, my back is itchy. I gotta itch that shit. There we go. God damn it. They got more runs. Probably poke that shit right down the right field line for a double. Not even a bad pitch. I don't know how Springer hit that. But because he's a good hitter, that's going to be poked into the right field corner for a double. Probably a bases clear. Oh, no, just a single. Okay. Oh, Cole Keith made an error at first. Cool. 4-0 Toronto. Runners at the corners, first and third, 2 away. Here's Jimenez. Fourth spot here in the 5th for the Blue Jays. And I'm guessing that's it for Brant Herter there. I'm going to go take a pee. I'll be right back. A little bit of a pitching change, I'm guessing, now that there's a 4th or 3rd mound visit already this inning. About that. Had to go pee. Who's in the pitch now? Matt Gage. I think that's how you say that. Yeah, Matt Gage is in the pitch against Jimenez. Jimenez, guy who doesn't know how to read anything other than English. Oh, cool. Guy who also can't throw strikes. 2-0. That's cool. Hopefully, we get a guy in there throwing strikes pretty soon. Oop. Bum, 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 bum. All right. What do we got? 2-1. Pickoff attempt at first. Nothing going on. Count remain 2-1. Hey, fouled away. It'll be 2-2 now with 2 out and 2 on. The runners are at the corners. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's been a 4-run inning, mostly because the Tigers are playing pretty bad baseball. Inning should have ended on the last at bat, but Colt Keith had an error. Standard, typical, Lolt Leith. Ball 3. Ideally, we would start throwing balls in the strike zone. The walks today have been annoying. Throw a strike. Hey, hell yeah. Oh, that's not going to be, that's going to get challenged. Most likely that won't be kept up as a strikeout. Most likely that'll be a ball. But if it's upheld, it'll be Kreidler, McKinstry, and Baez due up in the top of the 6th. 4-0, Blue Jays lead. Well, so far so good, right? I should probably mute this or pause this anyway. All right, they haven't switched back to the game. Still a shot that we're still good. I guess it'll be Kreidler, McKinstry, and Baez do up. Oh, yeah, okay. Eric Lauer's into pitch then. All right, Tigers up to hit. The strikeout stands. Kreidler, McKinstry, and, well, there's going to probably be pinch hitting going on. Well, maybe. Don't really know. Guys only had 2 at bats, but I don't really know if that means they're not going to start pinch hitting here after Kreidler. So I know it'll at least be Kreidler versus Lauer. But after that, it's kind of a crapshoot, I would say. Like, Baez may still hit, but I doubt he's going to be base running if he were to reach or go and play defense in the bottom of the 6th. So everyone still may hit, but they may not like do their own base running as it goes. Boy, it's a long time between pitches. Come on. All right, ball 1. I do like how you can tell when a game starts to get less and less progressively serious is you just don't know who the hell's even pitching for your team. It's just like, who the fuck is Eric Lauer? For the Tigers, it's the guy who was just in. It's that Gage. I'm like, who the hell is Gage? I've never seen this guy before. By the way, if you haven't left a like, consider doing so, especially because no one's chatting at all whatsoever. So make sure you drop the like and everything like that to show a little bit of support, give some interaction to the stream to help it out a little bit. Otherwise, you're gay. And there's no takesies backsies on that. The choice is yours. Live or die. Gay or not gay. I'm like the Saw, but like, you know, like sexual orientation and stuff that doesn't really matter that much. No, I've already decided I'm not gay because I was in a really bad spot and I I'm trying to think of a way to make this really funny and be like Saw, but like, oh, I was driving in a car and I was in a car accident, and the first thing the paramedic said to me was, "Are you gay?" And I was like, "No," and then I lived. So now I make people. I gotta work on that a little bit. So no, I'm in fact not gay. So sorry about your luck with your see, the super gay almost got me, but unfortunately for you, B Major, since I am the jigsaw of this situation, I can't be the victim too. So I have to be not gay. Simple rules, simple facts. Damn, dude, I don't know. I might have lost. I don't have a very good defense to the super gay allegation. It's almost as immature as what I'm up to. No, see, the gay saw would. I don't know. The gay jigsaw guy would. He wouldn't have cancer. He would have like. I don't know what he'd have. He'd have like some weird like Benjamin Button disease or something. He'd have a tough life too, just like Jigsaw, but like it wouldn't be as bad. It'd just be weird. He has like Crohn's disease or some shit. Don't understand anything about spring training because they don't show the player. Well, I mean, you could. I think it's still after TV. Like you can still watch the games on TV, but I watch it like this. 2 away as McKinstry flies out. Tigers just getting dominated today. But yeah, that's really funny. Just a Jigsaw character. But he only like accosts like successful people who are like doing really good stuff in life. He's like, "Are you fucking gay? Did you press like on my stream? Are you gay? Or are you straight? The choice is yours." And they're just sitting in front of a YouTube video, forced to watch it and decide if they want to like it or not. And if they decide not to, a guy goes out like a 12-year-old boy comes out and goes, "Ha ha, you're gay," and then you have to leave the rest of the day knowing that happened. That's what my version of Saw would be like. It'd be pretty fucking scary though. And again, there's not much you can do because it's like a clear 11 or 12-year-old boy, so you can't even pop him one. And his parents are right there, and his parents are kind of snorting and like at you too. So you're kind of like, fuck. Like, are you gonna control? Hey, don't you talk to our son that way? And the dad's like 6'7". Well, you got a problem with my little boy expressing himself? And you're like, fuck. So you just lose on every angle. I have every angle covered, just like Jigsaw. Rob Day show the play players before the other innings start. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know, Laura. I don't know how they show the games for spring training where you watch. I don't see the plays, so I don't know. I don't see the same things you see, Laura. So I don't have any idea what you're talking about. If I'm being honest, I don't look up replays of spring training. If it's on my screen, it'll be on my screen. Malgiri and so there's some changes going on. Kirk, Lukes, and Clement do up here in the bottom of the 6. Oh, this is where the game starts getting shitty, though. Again, we'll watch at least through the top of the 7th, but generally I don't really care to watch after much of that. 0-2. Fouled away by Kirk. Why the hell is Herder back out there? Oh, man. I don't want to sit through another fucking 40-minute inning. Oh, great. He can't finish a batter again. Surprise, surprise. This is why I hate watching beyond the 6th inning of fucking spring training games. They do shit like this. Let's bring the guy in who couldn't throw a strike. Bring him back in. And he didn't get some mercy call strike. That could be challenged and will probably be overturned if it was. If not, 1 away. Yep, they're challenging it. So it'll be 2-2. They show the players on the MLB app, and then they show. Oh yeah, I see. I don't use the MLB app, so I don't have the same frame of reference. Yeah, it was overturned, and then they did a new pitch, and then he grounded out. So I was right. It was the pitch was overturned. It was changed to 2-2, and then they he got another pitch and grounded out. Strike 1. To Luke's. Luke. He's walked and had a single in this game, so he's been on base twice. Hey, they got him this time. Looks like the second out of the inning. Much better start by Herder this inning. Let's see if he can get that mystical third out of the inning now. The one that eluded him so badly last time. Here's Clement. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum ba bum bum. Ah, damn it! He gave up a hit. Well, here we go. Here's Straw. Couldn't get any of these dudes out last time either. They smoked him. Straw up now after a single by Clement. Dun 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 dun. So 1-1. Apparently there was a ball they just never called. So called strike 1. Anyway, 1-1. 1 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 6th, the Blue Jays beating up on the Tigers. It's 4-0. They're looking to expand the lead here. Oh, great. Herder's just shitting the bed again. Another hit. Here's Bichette. Probably time to get another hit. Yeah, it's probably a good idea against like 4 righties, 5 righties in a row to just leave this left-hander in there. What's the worst that could happen? Feels a little errant. Another pinch runner. Blue Jays are just slowly replacing their players. Yeah, that's a ball somehow, I guess. Ball 1. Probably should be a strike, though. And another base hit. That's, I believe, bases loaded. No, never mind. They score a run. It's 5-0. Runners at first and second, 2 away. I'll leave him in there for Guerrero. Fuck it. I'm sure this will work out just fine. What are we thinking? Yeah, they're gonna leave him right in there. Hell yeah. We got lucky. They're gonna go with Palmingiani or whatever the fuck you say this name. Palmigiani. I don't fucking know. Damiano. Damn, what a cool name. He's clearly Italian. The Italian guy's into hit now. Whose name sounds like a spell or an incantation of some sorts. It's a 0-1 count. 1-1 ball. Surprise. I would definitely keep this guy in here against the all right-handed lineup that they have. That's a great plan. Nothing here in the bottom of the 6th. Runners at first and second, 2 away. Blue Jays could break this open with a big hit here. With Damiano Palmigiani. Fouled it away. Count remains 1-2 on Palmigiani. Parmesan cheese man. Pellegrini or whatever the fuck. 1-2. All right, they struck him out. Hooray, we got out of the inning. All right, top of the 7th coming up. Unless they do some pinch hitting, it'll be Keith, Malloy, and Young. As I said, this will be the last half inning we watch for this game, and then I'm out of here. Appreciate everyone who's hung out this afternoon and left likes and all that fun stuff. I appreciate you. The Blue Jays are pretty much subbing out their team as it goes. The Tigers might not, but outside of these 3 hitters and Young or in Rogers, I don't really care about the rest of the at-bats in this game. But, the game's pretty effectively over. It's preseason. It's past the 6th inning, so we'll watch the last Tigers AB and then get the hell gone. If I find something fun to stream about tonight, we'll be live for that. Otherwise, we'll be live again tomorrow. I'll probably have something for tomorrow night planned out, but I don't know about tonight. Saturday nights are never a great night for my streams. The Orioles are losing to the Rays 2-1. No, that's not bad. You can come back in a tight game like that. Hell, if it's early, if it's late enough, the lead will probably, it is getting pretty late. You guys could come back. It gets kind of pretendy at this time of the game. Like, for all intents and purposes, the Blue Jays have won this game 5-0. That's how you can kind of look at it as a final in this game. Because anything that happens from here on is kind of like horse shit. I've seen teams lose games up 10 runs in spring training from the 7th inning on because like just weird shit happens. Lose like 11-10. It's like, welcome to spring training. Yeah, they did see the whole bunch of changes. But the Tigers will still have Keith, Malloy, and Young batting here. Down by 5. Top 7. Lauer still on the bump. Razor up 3-1. Oof. That's not great, Lore. May take an L today. Ball one after a strike, so 1-1 now. And Keith swings at a ball. 1-2. Ball two. Deuce now here for Keith. Excuse me. It's going to be in the lower third. It's going to be like the lower inner part of the plate, like low and inside area. 5 and 7. That's not bad. That's what the Tigers will be, I think. Or we'll be 6 and 7 rather. And Keith strikes out. 2 away or 1 away. Here's Jayhem. Justin Henry Malloy. The man with 2 first names. Justin Henry. And then Malloy. Maybe he foul tipped it. Excuse me. All right, 1 away. Yeah, it was okay. They're gonna say he foul tipped it, and then he flew out to center field on the next pitch. 1 away. Here's Malloy now with 1 down in the top of the 7th. Ball 1. Just as anyone who's tuning in, I'm going to be taking off here after the end of this half inning. Usually we only watch through 6, but when the Tigers bat as the away team, then I watch through the top of the 7th. Call and strike 1-1 because I genuinely do not care to watch like backup players and stuff like that play against each other. Same problems I have when I don't watch minor league baseball. Like I don't care about none of that. Hell yeah, Malloy gets a hit. Just our 3rd of the game. Offense has been a little non-existent here today. Nice to see us finally get a little something. Here's Jace Young. Jace Bomb's going to go crazy right here. One on, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Holiday and Carson will be part of split squad tomorrow night. Okay. Oh, there was a pickoff attempt and there was a throwing error, so the runner gets to second base. So Malloy gets down to second on a throwing error by the pitcher, and now it's fouled away for strike 1 to Young. So 0-1 on Young. Mm. 0-2. Do. Swing. They weren't in the lineup. Yeah, I mean, they got a big day tomorrow, it sounds like. So Foul away, we'll have another 0-2 with the runner at second, 1 away. Tigers with a good shot to get a run here with the base hit. Let's see if they can cash it in. Come on, Young, take it to the fridge. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Never mind, Young strikes out, 2 away. Here's Big Yake Rogers. Rogers up now. He's 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. Not great. Maybe he can get something going against the lefty Lauer. Fouled away. It's 0-1. But I thank everyone for hanging out here this evening, or well, this afternoon. It was a fun little stream today. Got a good almost hour and 50 minutes out of it, hour 46. So pretty good little stream. Got a good chunk of time out of it today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, I don't cover much later in these games. Even staying into the 7th inning is a little rare. I only do it when the Tigers have the last bat, when they're away, basically. But when it's a regular season, we cover the whole games. It's just for this, it's just I don't much care to watch like the remaining hitters in this game. And then the Tigers are going to pull all the non-starters after this half. Once everyone gets the appropriate bats. Plus, the Blue Jays pulled all their guys, so we're kind of just at that stage in the game where it don't really matter no more. 1-2. Woods Richardson versus Seguano and Ward versus Suarez. Nice. Okay. Decent matchups. Count will remain 1-2 here as Rogers fouls a pitch away. Runner at second, 2 away. Tigers down by 5. It's 5-0. Their offense has been very limited this afternoon. Can they find a little something here off the bat of rake joggers? One, 2. 2-2. Ah, damn it. He got out. Hey, you too, Laura. I appreciate you, man. You have a good one. Yeah, because that pretty much wraps it up for me then. Yeah. All right, everyone. Well, that about does it for me. I don't really, the rest of the game is kind of a wash. So GG's to the Blue Jays. I don't think we're going to pull that one out. So T is what it is. Can't really wait for another 20 days to go by. And the games actually are meaningful and fun to watch all the way through. That's about it for me today, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Probably not much to stream about this evening. Saturdays are kind of dead anyway around here. But tomorrow we'll have a Tigers game, and most likely I'll have something planned for the evening tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what, but I'll think of something. Yeah. And then kind of spotty scheduling because I have classes and stuff that resume next week, so. I'll probably put out a schedule tomorrow night too of like, hey, here's what's coming for the week ahead. So make sure you check that out on our posts and all that for when it comes tomorrow and all that. Appreciate everybody for all the likes and all the watching and all the talking when you do and just generally hanging out and supporting the channel. Appreciate you. As always, thanks for a fun stream. I'm just heading out now and yeah, appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of the weekend if I don't see you again. Yeah, have a great one. Peace out. Go Lions, go Tigers, and of course, go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. Thanks again, and peace. Bye-bye. Take it easy.